Many of my women that come here and my men have never had their own room and fixed up. Some of them have never had a birthday party, things that we just take for granted, and they've never had it. One of the most important things is that people have a place where they can feel safe, loved, respected, so they can let down their guard and just start the process, the journey of recovery. One in every 3 families are affected by addiction.
The choice is gone. It's something that you do, and it's kind of like autopilot. Your brain and your body is doing things, and you're not really actively making decisions anymore. You become a slave to the vice.
You will need a straw. I'll probably ask you for a straw.
I tried my first drug at 9 years old. I smoked marijuana. 2 years after that, I did meth for the first time. My mother was a drug addict. She had drugs around me when I was little.
For years and years, I did drugs and never thought that I would ever stop. I used to say I wouldn't stop.
My parents are very Southern and very traditional and Southern Baptist, and we kind of had a lot of structure, a lot of rules, and I think that worked for me a lot of years and it put me in a position to be a promising young man. And then I hit 18 and went off to college and got exposed to a whole new world and kind of started dabbling in the drugs and alcohol, and at some point it got out of control.
When I got sober, I was on 33 pills a day. I had something called post-traumatic stress disorder from the multiple rapes and beatings and kidnappings. I had got to where I was in the street. I lived next to a liquor store under the box on the back of a semi-truck. That's who I was serving, that addiction, that monster.
Addiction is powerful, and once it's grabbed you and it's really got you, there's really, you get to a place where you don't see any way out. It's like a black hole. You just keep getting pulled further and further in, no matter what you do, no matter how hard you try. And you get to a place, at least I know I did, where you have enough. You reach rock bottom. You're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you know that you want something different, but you don't know how to change your life.
Man, I would come to underneath that truck and I would think, why can't I just die? I just want to die. I don't want to have to do this anymore.
I just want to be a good mom, and I don't want to be a drug addict anymore. I just want to be better.
For the first time in my life, I thought, maybe there is a purpose for me. Maybe there's a reason I'm here. Because I had never in my life felt like I was ever going to be anything. I thought, if I'm going to help women, I better hurry up and do it. I knew it had to be down here in the inner city because this is where the problem was. We have women's homes, a daycare for our children, men's homes. We have 2 apartment buildings. Recently, we were able to acquire a large building with a lot of parking, so we were able to move our administrative offices into this space. We have lots of group rooms and training rooms, a huge sanctuary. We have a dedicated computer lab now. We have family counseling rooms. If anybody is going through anything and just need a peer, somebody that knows where they've been to talk to, we have that all the time. These were all abandoned old houses and being used for all the wrong purposes, drug houses. We have restored them ourselves. They've been furnished with love. We are the State Targeted Response Awardee for Kansas City, and so we provide programming for 6 hours a day for people in the community. So it's really filling that gap between detox and treatment for people that need someplace healthy to be. Everybody learns to work a job and how to pay your bills and be responsible. It's all about preparing and equipping people to have purposeful lives in our community.
They've given me an opportunity to kind of expand and grow and give back and help other people and, be a part of a community where it's not really always about me. Sometimes it's more about who I can help or just, smiling to a friendly face or telling somebody welcome home or giving somebody a hug. All those things mean a whole lot to me because I know that there was a point in my life where I needed that.
Everybody has a preconceived notion of addicts and alcoholics, and we don't want those people in our backyard. I have to laugh. I look around on a Friday night, 225 people that used to be out in the streets drinking, drugging, chaos, crime, and now they're in here at a recovery meeting and a Bible study on Friday night. Boy, our streets are a whole lot safer. We're turning away 140 people every week right now. 140. The need is so great. One of the major barriers in recovery is developing social skills. A lot of us have been very isolated in our addiction, and so one of the things we like to do is take people on outings. We have 175 people now and 30 children. So transportation is a huge issue for us. We have a 25-passenger bus, and we have a 14-passenger van, and then 2 little minivans. That would really bless us if we could have extra transportation. We also have a new home that is bare bones. We've got a good start. We've reframed the whole inside, but now it's time to start putting up sheetrock and getting this home together to provide homes for the folks in need. We were able to purchase a bowling alley, and that's going to be home to the Recovery Community Center. We'll have 2 big group rooms in there. We'll have a computer lab as well. And then we're going to have a commercial kitchen, and we're going to start a culinary arts program. And so our people would be job ready. Now also, as we move into this space, we have a building with multiple storefronts. And so in those storefronts, we'll be starting businesses up. We really want to equip and empower people to have purposeful lives in our community. It's about them being ready and can pay their own way and work a job and function in society.
Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, settling hardships in the pathway of peace, taking as Jesus did, this simple world as it is, not as I would have it, trusting that He will make all things right, if I surrender to His will, that I may be reasonably happy in this life, and supremely happy in Him forever. Amen.
Mommy and Daddy.
Without this program, I don't know if I would be as far along in recovery as I am right now. I don't think that I would have been able to put my life back together as fast if I didn't have the structure of this place, if I didn't have the guidance of the people around me.
I look forward to tomorrow. It's the best thing that ever happened to me, and I'm never going back.
I've just been kind of taking my recovery one day at a time and trying to be as true to myself and true to my background, and also trying to grow and trying to be a better man every day.
We just want people to be built up and okay, so when they leave us, that they're prepared to go on to be homeowners, business owners. That's our goal, is for people to continue to thrive. Not just survive, but to thrive when they leave here. It's kind of like that starfish thing. The little boy picking up the starfish and throwing it back in the water, and his friend saying, "What? That's not going to do any good. Look, there's thousands." And he said, "Why made a difference for that starfish? I know there's thousands, but we're going to keep helping everyone that we possibly can, because this is life-saving work that we're doing here, not just changing, but life-saving work."